healers be met with gratitude and blessings from Spirit as they continue to share all their gifts to those who need them, and know that as they heal, they are also receiving healings and blessings. From the light within me to the light within you. Namaste. So now it's time for a talk. And the talk today is about non-attachment. So the idea of non-attachment can be strange. It was to me many years ago when I first heard about this concept and had my very first discussion about it with one of my teachers. After all, we feel very attached to the important things in life. And the more important they are, the more attachment we feel. We have our desires and our wants, and we feel that if we don't get them in the way that we want or the manner that we're accustomed to, it becomes terribly wrong. It's easy to think of some monk sitting beneath a tree, wrapped in a robe, counting beads, being one with all and attached to nothing. But imagine, for instance, a woman late for an appointment, stuck in traffic, low on fuel, trying to be pleasant if at all, never mind having this non-attachment vibration. So what does it really mean to practice non-attachment? And how can we do it in the real world, the day-to-day life? And why would we do it? The why part's easy. Because attachment leads to suffering. And the more that we are attached to, the more we suffer. As long as you're holding on to something that causes you grief and pain, you're having an attachment. Because your ego is interested only in clinging on to some form of identification. You see, our natural state is one of peace. But unfortunately, we've been conditioned to expect instant gratification and that we need material possessions and status to feel good about ourselves. Our attachments to a specific outcome, whether it happens or not, how it happens, and when it happens, can cause us to experience worry, frustrations, anger, and fear. And the more that you focus on the I, the me, the mine, the more suffering you're going to experience from holding on too tight. And then you take that energy of craving, and then life becomes an ongoing pursuit of boosting the ego. It's easy to feel that it's important to be in a superior position. And when you move towards that craving out of desire, you're out of balance and you're no longer grounded. Not surprisingly, this can lead you to finding it hard to be joyful or in the now, even as you're working towards those goals. And if we think about it, we realize the object of our desire is neutral. And what we expect from the experience, the feeling that we are craving, is not really there. If we do not carry peace forward with us, it will not be there when we arrive. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting to improve your life. In fact, it's good and natural to seek growth and development. But the odd thing is, when you practice non-attachment, you end up having more. You're in this positive state of contentment and you're feeling adequate. Your vibrations of having go on to attract more like energies. Thus, positive outcomes get manifested more easily. So non-attachment is really a practice. It's a way of moving forward in life. And there's a few ways to practice non-attachment that really work actually to ease your way and free you from these unhealthy habits. First, focus on the present. When you are attached to your desire, your mind is somewhere else, up in the clouds, in the future, some wish-filled world, right? You're worried that whatever you wish for will not come true. However, when you direct your focus on the present, your mind becomes occupied only what can be done and accomplished right in this moment. Next, let go of the hows. While you stay focused on the picture of your dream, there's no need to fret over what's going to happen. Your desired goal can seem far away from where you are currently. However, be aware that there can be infinite possibilities between these 2 points. By staying flexible and open to the universe, you become alert to the opportunities that will bring you to where you want to be. Stop looking for validation. An obsession over approval, likes, and other attention can cause you to become attached. For me, now I have this strong desire to be the best mum for my son, Sean Marcus. And I'm aware the only one judging me is me. And we know how teenagers can be, you know. Sometimes they are the least compassionate and the least sensitive beings. It doesn't matter how much you fuss over them, right? Don't expect a thank you. So, next, be a learner. View the manifesting journey as a learning experience. Every challenge that happens is an opportunity for you to learn about getting things in the direction of your desire. By having a positive attitude, you are joyful every step of the way, and then your happiness is not contingent upon having arrived at that destination. Another tool in practicing non-attachment is making friends with uncertainty. By being attached, we become unwilling to wait for clarity. We don't want to let events unfold naturally. We want to know, and we want it now. And when we do this, we run the risk of forcing situations and making premature decisions. And I cannot tell you how many times I have done this in my life. Non-attachment, on the other hand, accelerates the manifesting process in your favour. Learning to live in uncertainty, you're in a state of awareness, and life becomes exciting in its mystery and adventure. Next, practice allowing. Allowing is a process finding and living out of your centre, and therefore living in your joy no matter what is going on around you. Allowing is about allowing people, places and things just as they are. It's without wanting or feeling that you have to fix or change anything. It's about using your emotions as a guide to feel better and better, and allowing others their space for their own transformations to occur. In fact, successful manifestations can take place only when you are allowing. Also, we need some grounding. I know I do, and that's okay. Meditation and prayer can be very powerful tools in approaching non-attachment. And I've found that yoga and meditation have helped me personally over the years with many issues of attachment. And with these issues, it was obvious to me that I was attached, but found it difficult to be non-attached. No matter how hard I tried to change my perception of the issue, I still found it really tough to be free of attachment. But after applying these techniques over many trying years, the intensity of my frustrations went away, and somehow my original intent would manifest in positive ways and with greater freedom. Practicing non-attachment will essentially lead you to wisdom. The Bhagavad Gita has this saying, "The awakened sages call a person wise when all their undertakings are free from anxiety about the results." Non-attachment leads us to empathy and full participation in life. And when we get there, we are free from desire and our mental delusions are absent. For me, my journey towards non-attachment is an ongoing practice. Whether it's trying to keep myself from obsessing over the little things that keep pulling me back to desires and grief, or over-attachment to the fears that keep me from moving forward. Each day, each moment, I have to be aware and awake, freeing myself from these little distractions. And with effort, happiness is no longer a vague goal that can only be attained on the arrival of an event or a wish-filled outcome. So I will leave you with this. By working at and practicing non-attachment, living your life will become an ongoing journey of joy. And instead of frustrations and empty hopes, may you find the ongoing process of harmony with Spirit manifesting in your life. Now, it is time for our love offering, please.